YouTube! What is going on, y'all? This is your boy Young Texas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. We have been learning a ton about Modern Warfare 3 over the past few weeks as Call of Duty has been showcasing everything that we can expect with the coming year of Call of Duty. Yesterday, we were surprised with what might just be the largest intel drop regarding Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer that we have gotten thus far. On Twitter, Sledgehammer Games, the development team behind Modern Warfare 3, posted a video discussing about how they went about remastering some of the most iconic Call of Duty maps that we first saw in 2009's Modern Warfare 2. Now, if you didn't already know, the classic maps from Modern Warfare 2 such as Terminal, High Rise, Rust, Skid Row, Estate, and so much more have been remastered and will be playable in Modern Warfare 3 at launch. Now, as someone that was first introduced to the Call of Duty franchise with Modern Warfare 2 all the way back in 2009, the remastering of these maps that I kind of grew up with is something that gets me, as well as I'm sure countless others, incredibly excited. Throughout the video, we get to see these iconic maps through short little clips that showcase just how these maps are going to look in Modern Warfare 3. While the video runs, we get to hear from some of the members of the development team over at Sledgehammer Games as they discuss their thought process and the development process into how they went about remastering some of Call of Duty's most iconic maps. One thing that was made clear throughout the video by the development team was just how much these maps have improved since we first saw them in 2009. We hear the developers talk about how, of course, the graphics have improved on the map, but also how they've gone about improving things such as visibility on all portions of the map. Specifically, the developers use Afghan as an example. Now, if you remember, Afghan had some very dark places throughout the map. Now, the developers talked about how these dark places caused a lack of visibility and thus some difficulty in target acquisition when trying to aim at some enemies, but they did talk about how they've improved that in a great way. In terms of the metrics, the development team talked about how they used a more OG metrics feel rather than a more modernized feel so that OG fans of the Call of Duty franchise will feel just as though they are playing on those exact same maps that we saw back in 2009. Of course, they are the exact same maps with some more modernized updates, but I'm sure y'all know what I mean. Now, that being said, the metrics have of course been at least slightly adjusted to fit a more modernized style of play. Of course, now that players have been playing Call of Duty for so long and movement has changed, this, that, and the other, movement is a lot different on these maps, and thus the gameplay and the metrics of the maps are going to have to change to fit that more fast and quick style of play. Even with that being said, these maps are going to feel incredibly familiar to OG fans of the Call of Duty franchise, and that's just not me saying that, that is also straight from the mouths of the development team. However, it isn't more than just looks that these maps have been improved, as the development team did touch on just how these maps are going to play. One of the more exciting features throughout the entirety of the video is a first-person look at a player moving throughout the map High Rise. It is easy to see that things such as player movement speed has been increased, and things such as mantling speed has also seen a boost as we see the player quickly and easily moving from the ground level up to the helipad. However, the developers did mention that they slightly strayed away from the OG maps in a way that is certainly going to be a positive, as it was noted that players are going to be able to mantle onto surfaces that they weren't able to before, allowing for even more movement, better gunfights, and so on and so forth. The development team stated that they wanted to take the best features as far as gunfights, as far as movement goes, from both the old and new Call of Duty titles, marry them into one system that is going to surely be far superior to things that we've seen in the past. Now, although the developers didn't touch on it themselves, some eagle-eyed fans did notice some changes throughout these maps that are going to be slightly different than what we saw with their original iteration back in 2009. Doors have been a mainstay in Call of Duty since 2019. Modern Warfare, and to no surprise, doors are going to be returning to multiplayer maps on Modern Warfare 3. Now, although this may seem disappointing as this will ever so slightly change the way that these OG maps play, I don't think this is anything to write about because it is not going to change that much. It's not like doors are going to make or break the fact that we are playing on some of the most iconic maps in Call of Duty history, maps that we grew up loving playing on, and maps that we have been wanting remasters for quite some time. And to be honest, the effects of doors are surely going to be minimal, so I wouldn't worry about it. All that being said, it won't be long until we get to see these maps in action straight from players of Call of Duty, as COD Next is taking place just under a month from today, with the Modern Warfare 3 beta kicking off just one day after the event. It won't be long now until we finally get our hands on the newest installment of the Call of Duty franchise and get to load in some maps that shaped everything that we know about Call of Duty. But yeah, guys, that is effectively going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like and comment on it down below. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on those notifications so you never miss any of my daily uploads. For even more from me, be sure to check out the links in the description below to connect with me on all of my social media so you never miss any of my content. Also, for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, intel, and so much more, be sure to use the links in the description below to connect with IPC on all of our social medias as well as our website. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and that's been it. Peace.